I can't feel my face now.
So in jail, you immediately have to fight. They set it up like schoolyard fights. They're like, I'm going to fight you where the cameras aren't, like in the bathroom.
And do you know who you're going to fight?
I found out who I was going to fight. They kind of pair you up. It was me and this guy. His name's Cam, and he was just like a skinhead.
Yeah.
I think I was like, I'd rather not. And then he punked me out. We're eating breakfast.
No.
And he went and snatched like a cinnamon roll
Hell
off of
no.
my tray. And they were like, now everybody's spun around. Like I'm the new kid in class. And everybody's looking at me. And the two guys that I'm sitting with at the table, they were like, oh man, you're going to have to go handle that. And they take their trays and they get up and they walk away. Because they can't be associated with a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And this is because someone said you're going to fight Cam, and you're like, oh, I'd rather, because you're like, this is not something I want to do. You don't realize that you have to do this.
Exactly. I'm like, this is crazy, you guys. Like, we were all fighting our cases. Can't we just get along?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Let's try to make jail the best experience.
That's the crazy part, right? Like everybody outside of prison like has the solution of making prison not like prison, but the people inside of prison are hell bent on making it hell for everybody. It doesn't even make sense. Like imagine this. Imagine prisoners got along and nobody got, sorry, I probably had to cut that because I said the actual word. Nobody got offed. And nobody got graped in prison. And it was like, yo, what's up? Come over here. Let's learn about this and that and that. And it was just like what it's supposed to be, which is like a rehab experience. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot where I was going with that. But I mean, I'm sure you got it.
Just like if you read the Epic of Gilgamesh, you discover that's the true story of Noah's Ark. In the Bible, they copied it from the Epic of Gilgamesh. It's not two separate stories, it's the same exact story being rewritten.
So who was Jesus then? What is the story?
I believe that Jesus, his real name is Yeshua. First of all, he was a real person that did exist.
Know that first and foremost, Jesus is a Hispanic name. It's really pronounced Jesus. This man was a Jew, and in Hebrew, his name was Yeshua. There is no J sound in Hebrew, so just know that first.
I've been to the house where he grew up in Egypt, because if you remember in the Bible, Jesus disappears from the Bible at the age of 12. You don't see him again until he's 32. He's gone. Where does he go?
Goes to the school of mysteries. Let me not butt in.
The Gospel of the Holy 12, which was left out of the Bible, has the answer. He goes to Egypt. He was learning the Egyptian mysteries. From there, he went all the way up into Tibet to learn Reiki healing and Qigong. And that's been confirmed by the Dalai Lama. And then he left from there and went down into India to learn the mystic arts, teaching reincarnation all the way back to Egypt. And then the Bible picks up, I call my son out of Egypt. And then you see him appear on the back of a donkey in Jerusalem at the age of 32. And that's where the Bible text picks him back up as coming back in. Just like if you read the Epic of Gilgamesh.
Hey, I've been staying. I used to stay away from Billy Carson. Okay, not because like he's not saying anything that's factual or he's saying boo boo or anything like that, but it's like when we talk about these subjects, it's very hard to credify. Is that even a word? To give anybody credit about what they're saying, because it's so many things to learn about, right? The Epic of Gilgamesh, the Bhagavad Gita, the text that y'all commonly know, which is like the Bible and the Torah and the Quran, and all of these historical texts, Sumerian tablets, Emerald tablets, Greek mythology, Norse mythology, like all of this stuff. You gotta go out into the world, bro. Hear me out. You gotta go out into the world and you gotta really study. What? Stutter? You gotta really study full circle all of this crap. I shouldn't call it crap, but you know what I mean, right? To get a good understanding on what some of this stuff, because you can go out there and let's say you go look into the Sumerian tablets, and then you come back and read the Bible. Now the Bible's totally different to you. You go out there and you read the Torah, and you're like, wait a minute, this is the Old Testament of the Bible. but it's not common knowledge, even though it's just common knowledge, if that makes sense. Then you go out there, you read the Emerald Tablets, and you're like, yo, all of this stuff is interconnected, bro. All of it. So it makes sense when you understand where Yeshua went when he was 12 and he went to the Egyptian schools, mystery schools, and all this stuff. He went to learn everything that was taught and put it all together. Be Christ-like. That's what being a Christian is. Be Christ-like. Go learn everything as Christ did. Ooh. Big dog.
Playing my song for my high school music teacher until this happened.
Now, bro, you see these? Y'all can't see, but I'm about to tear up, dog. I'm about to tear up. I just watched something that y'all didn't get to watch because YouTube has its stupid copyright laws on everything, bro. But, dog, music, bro. Music, it heals, it destroys, it inspires, it... man. Music is everything. Everything is music. Music. I'm not talking about what you hear on the radio or what Spotify recommends to you 100% of the time. I'm talking about music. Actual music. Life. Man. Yes.
Degrade women. Why is that okay?
Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead? That's okay?
Who said that to you here? Nobody.
Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making that shit up? Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip. Shut your mouth. You're not God or my father or my boss. Dude, you want to step outside? You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not scared of you, pal. Enough. You shut up, too. You shut the fuck up. Go ahead and attack me, Jake.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just wanted bagels. I recorded the whole thing.
You can't, yo, you can't. You can't make this up, bro. Why was it? Yo, he assaulted my mans with his stomach, bro. Other dude came out of nowhere and was just like, said, shut up. Oh, good times, America, baby. And then how nobody else jumps in like, yo, they just all turn around.
It is on a data level an extraordinarily small threat. Law enforcement as a threat to black life on a generalized level is extraordinarily small. The Washington Post database last year showed a grand total of 15 black Americans shot unarmed across the United States in a country of 42 million black people.
The problem is when it happens, it doesn't matter what the statistics are. That's real.
That's the Roland Fryer study. The one thing that we know for sure is that the greatest threat to black life, just like the greatest threat to white life, is members of your own race killing you. Like if you're talking about actual murders, white people are killed by white people. Black people are killed by black people.
By people you know.
Let's just keep it a buck. There ain't no colors involved. People kill people. People kill people, man. And that's not even in our DNA to do that. Is it? Is that in our DNA? Is that like some, is that why like God tried to flood out the world and destroy the Nephilim? Because our blood and their blood? Or is this the Gigi bloodline in us? Well, I don't know. But honestly, as a kid, I never thought it was cool to kill anybody. Before I ever got told, thou shalt not kill, I never thought it was cool to kill anybody. I never thought it was okay. I thought it was not okay. My natural, innate understanding of it was not supposed to do that. Now, if there's people on this planet that think otherwise naturally, that's another conversation. Comment below. Tell me if are you the same? I don't know. That's a legit conversation. I feel like I would need somebody else here to talk about that, but that is a legit conversation. Like, people kill people, bro. Guns don't kill people. Bow and arrows don't kill people. Knives don't kill people. Like, people kill people. And some people just cannot find themselves doing that type of stuff. Like, some people can, some people, I don't know. It could, some of it has to go with upbringing, but some of it is all natural. Like, I don't know. New era.
I'm feeling quite bad, so take another token.